I thought I was gay until I started falling in love with my wife. I never thought I'd be writing something like this. For most of my life, I was convinced I was gay. Not questioning, not confused. Certain. I'd dated men before. Fallen for men before. The idea of a future with a woman felt impossible to me. But I come from a very traditional family. And when I turned 27, the pressure to marry became unbearable. My parents kept insisting marriage would fix my loneliness. Relatives started setting me up with women constantly. Rumors started spreading about why I was still single. That's when I met Aditi. And weirdly enough, she understood immediately. Because she had her own secret too. She was bisexual and deeply in love with a woman her family would never accept. So eventually we made a decision that felt logical at the time. A lavender marriage. No romance. No expectations. Just friendship, safety, and a way to survive our families without destroying ourselves. Honestly, at first, it worked perfectly. We became roommates more than spouses. We covered for each other at family events, watched movies late at night, split chores, complained about relatives together. There was no pressure, no pretending. And maybe that's why things slowly started changing. I started noticing little things about her. The way she hummed while cooking. The way she remembered tiny details about my day. The way she always left the porch light on when I came home late. I started looking forward to talking to her more than anyone else. And that terrified me. Because I kept thinking, "You're gay? What is wrong with you?" For months, I ignored it. Then one night Aditi fell asleep on my shoulder while we were watching TV. And I felt something shift in me, so suddenly it genuinely scared me. Not obligation. Not comfort. Love. Real love. I started therapy shortly after because I honestly thought I was losing my mind. My therapist asked me one question that completely changed how I viewed myself. Why are you so afraid that your identity might be more fluid than you originally believed? That hit me hard. Because I realized I'd spent years treating sexuality like a locked door instead of a spectrum. Eventually, after a lot of counseling and uncomfortable self-reflection, I came to terms with something. I'm not gay. I'm pansexual. And somehow, without either of us planning it, I fell in love with my wife. The funny part? Aditi admitted later she had started developing feelings too, but thought telling me would ruin the only safe relationship either of us had ever known. We both spent months silently panicking over the exact same thing. We're still figuring things out. Some days it's awkward. Some days it's amazing. But for the first time in my life, love doesn't feel like something I have to force into a category. It just feels honest.